sounds better, actually. Okay, cool. So, yeah, anyway, let's just get into the game. Have a little look what they've chosen. So it's going to be Malay versus Malians. I'm going to start in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so Malay against Malians. Malay is not normally a civ you see all the time on Arabia, but they can be super strong. More of an arena civ, I'd say. You can get really fast uptime with them, and you also have benefit of having extra villagers before you click up to feudal age. Obviously,
Yes.
because you research the ages faster.
What would you say about the maps?
I'm looking at Douglas's base right now. Berries are in a nice position on the back, even though they're on a hill. But at least they're not forward. The gold position's not the greatest. This looks a lot similar to the map Cordian had against Canuton. It looked very similar, almost identical. The gold as well. Um, Looking at Loki's, he's got the berries forward, but the gold kind of in the back. You see a bit of chat here between the two players. Um, but yeah, Loki's base looking really open on the front. Doug's is quite a lot better, I'd say.
Douglas is saying my dog is going nuts on me, and Loki's responding by, I would have done the same if I was your dog.
Nice. No, yeah, I definitely prefer Doug's base on this one. But then there is the
Yeah,
advantage.
same.
Loki does have the gold in the back, which can be really nice.
I think it's also really gonna be difficult for Loki to wall.
Yeah, yeah. I would generally
But
play as open and feudal.
it's almost impossible to fully wall this.
Yeah, and you also have to think, right, if Marlians go Menatama Archers, then walling doesn't really make sense for Loki, right? Because you might small wall against men at arms, but you can't small wall against archers, and it's just a huge investment to secure your map early on. So yeah, probably playing it open is like the best play from here with lots of aggression.
Yeah.
And for Douglas, he can actually get that wall off nicely, I'd say. Just kind of maybe even wall to the TC in front of the gold, and then same on the other wood line, and then he could secure the sides kind of nicely. Like Douglas has a lot of big wood lines, I think, and it also has like potential for 3 wood lines in the back of his base if he goes for the big walls later on. So it's actually a really nice map as Arabia goes.
Yeah.
Has gone for the forward lumber camp here. Probably, well, I did scout the backward line. As long as you make the second lumber camp, I guess, on that back one there.
The berries.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would actually make my first there first.
yeah,
Maybe he didn't scout it yet.
yeah. Big potential. I mean, normally you're scouting forward, right? With your scout.
Yeah.
Loki luring in a deer here, or a zebra, and already got both elephants in. I mean, Douglas going for a second now and going onto berries by the looks of it too. Could potentially be Primo Josh, maybe not. No. Okay, Loki going for the mill now. And actually coming forward with a scout to get some information.
Yeah, I predict man-at-arms archers from Douglas.
Yep,
And
good. I
Loki
would predict that too.
has only 3 on wood, and
Yeah.
it could be like straight archers or something.
Yeah, or maybe even scouts. I mean, you could get
Yeah.
up really quick with melee, right? And yeah, he's lured in some deer as well, which is going to help him. Douglas
Building a
not
farm.
doing any. Okay, interesting play. It's not something I'd usually do, to be honest. I used to do it a long time ago, but I think you need the wood early on, right? Although Malians, you get cheaper buildings, so
Douglas
could be
didn't find his
justified.
2 sheep yet, and
Yeah,
Loki's about to find those.
yeah.
Well, he's close to it, but will he find those?
I think maybe Douglas thinks he's been lamed. And five
What do
wheels
you
coming
see here?
forward.
Yeah,
That's probably going to be a tower rush, right? Don't see
yeah.
any wheels on stone yet. There we go.
And didn't
Yeah.
scout it. He missed it.
Yeah, damn. That's a weird play. They're going for like towers with no army support, right? Especially you could
Yeah,
normally
that's
expect men at arms.
well. If you are super up, like super early up, then you can get away with it
OBD
because
reckons there'll be a TC drop.
he's.
But yeah, you're completely right there. Because he's up earlier, he can get the
Yeah.
towers down before the militia are out. Douglas
But
only making the
Viper
first militia now.
also used to do this, like getting really fast up with Koreans and like
Yeah.
completely catching your opponent off guard.
Yeah, and back in the day, like, Koreans used to be so strong with the trust, right? And Douglas is not going to have any knowledge about this tower, and it's going to deny the berries immediately. And
And
it
he's
actually
going
denies the wood line as well, right?
yeah.
The militias are coming forward, but I'm pretty sure Loki is aware of that.
But would you not make 2 towers at the same time if you were lucky? In case he, well, okay, he
You
walls
can,
it off.
yeah, you can maybe quick wall, and maybe Loki's going to take some damage here on the berries. He's just fighting with a Vil here. Probably garrison the TC, maybe get a nice hit in. And yeah, the militia's going back. So good damage from both players, pulling both of them away from the berries. But Douglas now coming back with his militia. I don't think that's the right call. Yeah, I mean, you already brought all your army forward. Okay, no, he's decided to go back now. And Loki go for the bill. Oh my god. Oh, that's brilliant, man. You lose your berries, so you make a mill on your opponent's berries.
Douglas didn't scout the wood yet, so he doesn't
Yeah.
know where to hit.
Yeah. He's just gonna sit on there, but Loki having a lot of idle bills there. Actually gonna struggle with bill production. Although he has the berries to take. And he's going for the 1 bill tower on the gold. I don't actually have range mod on, so I can't see. But I think that's not gonna range. Maybe it's just a sneak tower and he wants to creep towards those res there.
Yeah. Oh, Douglas gonna rush it. No, he's dropping his own tower.
I,
Why would you not rush
yeah.
it? You have more vills.
I don't think he can see it, right? Oh, now he sees it. Now he sees it.
We should definitely rush it down then.
Loki losing a mill at home, dropping the barracks. And he could get some damage here on the stone.
Yeah.
So it's looking decent defense for Douglas here so far.
Does Loki see it though?
Oh man, Loki's gonna lose mills on the stone. That is rough. Oh, somehow he said, okay,
Oh,
really unsure on
getting
how
away
he
with
got
it.
away with that, but Douglas might run down the field there.
And he decides to go to the mining camp.
Yeah. And yeah, now Loki's trying to rush the tower, gonna pull the Vils back now, maybe do a quick wall. Well, he's gonna lose that tower. The mining camp should go down. So range is now up for Loki at home. And he's gonna lose a Vil here, maybe 2 Vils down for Loki.
Loki's
Been a-
actually in a bad spot right now
Yeah,
because
yeah.
look at the army count. It's
Yeah.
in the favor of Douglas.
Yeah. So I don't think Douglas sees the wood line yet either. Yeah, he still hasn't scouted the wood line, but he's killed a mining camp and a mill, right? So there's still good value. And he's got 2 Vils for the tower rush. Although it looks like Douglas has lost a villager as well. And Douglas actually moving forward with some archers here. Sneaking around with the men at arms and a scout on the back. And do we see a blacksmith? Yeah, blacksmith coming up for Douglas, so no fletching yet. But no blacksmith at all for Loki.
Yeah, I don't know how he's gonna defend this. Men at arms and
Yeah.
archers. While you
Yeah.
have no army yet.
Yeah, he's going for
Only one
skirms.
skirm.
And so far, even after all this stuff, Douglas is having a lot of idle time on the TC. Yeah, 1 minute 23 so
fair,
far.
Douglas should counter Thrush him. Like,
Yeah.
it's so easy if you have the army lead.
Yeah,
You can literally drop your tower anywhere you want.
yeah. And now Loki
And-
gonna get pushed off the berries here. Douglas does have fletching though, and Loki doesn't, so I really don't know why he isn't taking that fight there with the skirms. Like, he could easily kill 2 skirms with 5 fletching archers.
Yeah. Maybe he can kill the villagers first.
Yeah. Yep, looks like he's gonna get
Oh,
in. Nope,
There
pallet
are
save drop.
2 low HP vills. But he decides to go back.
Yeah. I think he's just playing this too safe. I mean, you're actually in a really
Yeah.
good spot from here. Can really do a lot of damage. blacksmith coming down for Loki now. And actually, all things considered, right? Like, Loki's 3 votes ahead. And neither player have got wheelbarrow. I think this is just huge idle time for Douglas. Maybe losing his berries hurt quite a bit.
It's still idle though, like
Yeah,
he's still idling and he has 9 farms.
yeah. And look at the food count for Loki. He's like maybe even
Yeah.
FC this. I don't know how he's managed to get so much food. Well, probably just all the farms and taking those berries forward. And we're going to see the scams
Making
take a
too
fight
many
here.
military.
No upgrades, but yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit adventurous with this, but he's microing it well, and he's But Douglas coming in close to try and pick them off. I think Loki's just trying to take the archers so the skirms don't do much damage.
Douglas should actually keep distance because Loki doesn't have fletching, right?
Douglas is even in down on the wood line, I think, but he's not reacting.
Oh, what?
And neither is Loki. Maybe he can't actually cross there? I don't know.
Damn, that's so bad
Yeah.
for Douglas then.
Yeah.
It's just... Oh. It's still not attacking the villagers. He's still trying to get the
Yeah.
palisade.
Oh, and now he's in. Oh no.
And now he noticed, yeah.
So is Loki just going to try and fight this here? Try and clean him up with vills? I mean, I think even if he takes this fight, he's still going to be ahead in vills.
How many vills did Loki lose though? 0?
Looks like it. Yeah,
in the
there's a
wood
single
line.
villager there.
Yeah.
Because Eco KD is still 2-1 for Douglas, which was the tower vills, right? So actually nice clean up there for Loki. Just micro back the weak ones, I think, and clean him up. And yeah, I
Meanwhile, Loki
don't know
clicked
what's
up.
happened because Douglas had military advantage by far, and Loki didn't really have any upgrades on skirms, and somehow managed to just hold with less armor
Yeah.
and no upgrades. And he's actually going back onto stone. Maybe we're gonna see carabets here. Never know, man.
Yeah, man. Would be fun to see them.
Yep.
Maybe if he goes full troll.
Yeah. Well, he still has the villagers, right, in Douglas's base. Just finished taking the berries there.
Yeah.
And actually been denied that mining camp a second time.
Oh, he should actually drop one more tower to deny the
Yeah.
farms there.
Yeah.
Is he thinking of it? No.
He's coming back to build a house. Maybe he wants to make a sneak. Would even
Yeah.
be cool to see some of those Malay elephants in play. I mean, we've done that before. It's not even a troll strat. You can just mass up elephants behind and completely destroy TCs.
Still doesn't have dual Videx though.
Yeah. Ah, that does hurt. Neither plays
Yeah.
with horse collar either. And now Douglas just clicking up to Castle Age now. There is fletching on the skirms for Loki now, and he does have the hill. And yeah, I would say Loki can clean this, right? Because he does have 4
Yeah.
skirms to 3. That archer's not going to do much in this fight here. And yeah, Loki taking good fights on the hill. So yeah, not going to take any more damage here. He's actually defended really nicely, all things considered. But it does have those 3 villas idle in the back, probably waiting to do something.
The army is Loki thinking though. He still didn't drop any military building.
I think he's
And
thinking
he's
about
not
a
producing
castle,
more
right?
archers.
You wouldn't have
Yeah.
7 on stone if you're not going for a castle play. Actually, he's dropping a stable in the back. Maybe it's going for the elephants.
Oh,
That's pretty cool. Not seeing any TCs either. And yeah, Loki gonna go for a lumber camp in his little forward base. Douglas going for double stable here. So nice transition when you see opponent mainly going skirms. I also like that switch with Marlians. Simply because, you know, you have to Frimba Cav late game. Like, crossbow doesn't transition well for Marlians in Imp. But,
yeah.
cavalry does. And you have all the mobility. I already see an elephant going forward, man. This is beautiful.
Honestly, Loki should like make shit ton of elephants before he engages. Otherwise, Douglas can drop like a monastery and it's like he's prepared.
I would
Or
normally
like
wait
you
for
can make
about
some
10
camels.
before I show them. If I'll
Yeah,
do something
because
like this.
elephants are so easy to counter.
Yeah. But we're not seeing any monastery yet. And Doug is going to lose some villas here. No monastery yet, and a lot of villages do look idle here.
No armor though, so
Yeah, they will go
he's
down
gonna
quite
lose those
fast.
elephants. Yeah.
Yeah. We're seeing knights coming out. I think just camels as well would be enough to clean this up initially. And yeah, Loki going for a castle at home now. Just routing the berries. Doesn't want to lose that mill again, man.
Yeah.
And also doing a market. Yeah, he's got a lot of gold. His eco's quite imbalanced here.
Also, no TCs from any of those players.
Well, Loki
Oh,
just
well,
dropping one
no,
now on the
no,
back.
just drop.
Um,
Yeah.
But yeah, it doesn't look like Douglas is going to add one. Doesn't have the stone, actually. He is sending one to stone. From the looks of it. So yeah, maybe he's thinking about getting one. But obviously when he dropped that tower, he denies the chance of getting a TC up. Oh, we actually gone for a gate. Ah, it's the stone
Yeah.
walls, man. Yeah, maybe he was on stone before, but... They're going for the stone gate. Just so the elephants can't run anything.
Actually, a bit surprised why Douglas didn't go for those 3 villages near the tower.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you have quite a few knights now. Does have the +1 armor. You can easily take that tower and basically clean up any threat that's there. And now Loki going for 3 TCs. And actually, look at the idle TC time for Douglas right now: 5 minutes and 18 seconds. So macro seems a bit off, especially with 1 TC that's really high for this stage of the game.
I don't know about this, but those villagers on the stone, they always get lucky.
Yeah.
Like,
it was like when
Loki
you played
Loki
Loki
should-
yesterday, man.
Lucky should like lose like all of those villages, or at least 3 villagers there.
Yeah,
But he always gets away with
yeah,
losing 1 or none.
yeah. Like it was the same, right? Like when you played him last night.
Yeah,
Like, it looked like you
even
were about to
against
kill
me.
so many builds, and he was still just managed to save like a couple here and there. Like, he's a very lucky man. We're actually seeing carabits being made from the castle.
Oh, nice.
Bit of a meme unit here, but you know they can work if you get the numbers together. And actually, they're so annoying when they're in your eco. They don't cost much. And is that a hole by the wood line? Or is there a straggler tree
Yes.
there?
I think that's the hole,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
Douglas decides to
now.
kill the palisades first.
Yeah, and the palisade was next to a straggler, so yeah, did have the opportunity there to kill those 3 builds. Field difference is increasing now. Loki milling the deer there, or the ostrich, and going for the raids with the carabits, man. Do you see any holes? I think there's a hole, yeah, where Douglas's knights are exiting from. So he could
He opened that
potentially get
on
in.
purpose.
And actually, maybe he's going to wait for an overchop here with the carabits. Douglas
Oh, yeah.
should see them there. Yeah, Douglas should be aware of them now. He's actually coming back, chasing away all the knights with 1 carabit and some scams.
He can also just click in and then
Yeah.
see
he
an
probably
opening.
expects him to be forward. He's maybe going to try
Yeah.
and attack the palisade now on the top side. I really don't know why Doug... Oh, okay, he's taking the engagement now against the scams. Should be an easy clean-up. But the castle is shooting some arrows, does have fletching.
That's +2 though. He can maybe kite
Oh,
torch,
it's good now.
but that's not important to kill skirms.
And now the carabits actually got in through that palisade, man, and they're raiding some villas now. Meanwhile, Loki on 3 town centres. Really strong economy, 72 villas. And yeah, causing a lot of idle time, doing damage with the carabits. Douglas going for the 3rd town centre now. Scam's just being annoying there, but that should go up. I think he's got a lot of army here that he's not really using at the moment. I invested into so many knights, and you're kind of just playing defense and letting Loki have all the
Passive.
map control. I'm not sure the price on carabits. I know they're pretty cheap. They could be really good for raiding. But I mean, the knights will just shred them, man.
Yeah, if Loki wins with only Karambits the whole
Yeah.
game, it's gonna be
Yeah, guy's a beast if he can win this with only Karambits, man.
it's gonna be difficult though. It's not easy to win with only
Yeah.
Karambits. It might not work even. I know.
Going for the second castle now on the other stone, so probably just gonna keep castling up important areas of his base, get the full build going, maybe see a 400 Karambit play.
Yeah.
Rex would
But
have won
those
by
three
now,
villagers,
especially on Arabia. Oh man, so BM.
those three villages are still alive, and Douglas is doing nothing with his military.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm really surprised this hasn't been cleaned up yet. Like,
Yeah,
not only is it just annoying having a stable there, right? But you can just secure all this res in your base. Even the sheep are still there, man.
and like having a tower near a base is also really bad. It's
Yeah.
giving your opponent vision,
Yeah.
and
I guess, yeah.
yeah, and you cannot expand.
Yeah, and it forces Douglas to expand forward. And
He
that's
decides
just
to go maybe.
right there. And yeah, now
But
Loki's
he's
just
getting
gonna
raided.
move. Loki's getting raided.
No,
Oh,
Douglas.
Yep. Gotcha. So yeah, in Douglas' position right now, you have all this army, right? You should go counter-attack. Actually, yeah, he's gonna go for the fort now. Loki's just gonna be annoying and stonewall in. Those wood
Oh
walls.
yeah,
And the Karambit's coming forward now.
that should be a cleanup.
I don't know why Douglas
But-
doesn't just engage this.
Yeah,
More numbers than their knights, man. Okay, yeah, now he's taking engagement. Good thing about Karambits though, you do have that kind of mobility
like-
with them.
he has like 4 times the HP,
Yeah.
and he's running from the Karambits. But yeah, now he's
Um,
trying to fight, but
I think the knights, they must not have husbandry, right?
he's gonna fight the goats.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, he's got him. And the Karambits are in through the gate. I think he just ran in. Maybe there's a hole there. He's going on the stone now.
Looks like there's a hole.
Yeah. And it looks like there's a hole on the top side as well, right?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe not.
No, I think between the gate and the range
Yeah.
is there a hole?
And now, Loki taking the fight here with the
Yeah,
knights.
there's a hole.
Definitely gonna be a clean up for Douglas, but now Karambits are just gonna get spammed into Zico constantly. Going for a castle here. It's nice having him on the hill, but I don't think it protects that much resource-wise, right? You would kind of want it like here, somewhere protecting the wood or the gold, or even anywhere but there, I guess.
Yeah. Probably more in the front.
Yeah,
Or maybe between the TCs to stop the raids, but I guess
Yeah.
you can stop the raids with your knights.
honestly, I'd stay
But-
just next to that stable would be perfect. Where are my units standing
Like-
still?
Douglas doesn't have husbandry, right?
Yeah, can't do. And Loki's actually microing back the Karambits to the hill, trying to take good trades with them. And those vills are still alive down on the lumber camp. Towers nearly killed that mill.
Oh.
Karambits will get cleaned here,
Oh.
but it's just debating them back to the castle.
I missed a message of Douglas. What did he say?
Something about his unit standing still.
Oh.
And Loki actually 101 vills and Imperial Age and getting elite Karambit now. Meanwhile, Douglas will never click up to Imp with this economy.
Even if this fails for Loki, half transition would be so easy for him.
Yeah, I mean,
He
you
has
can
already
just-
all the upgrades.
Yeah, could do a lot with melee at this stage of the game. Wonder if he's gonna add siege for this or just go full Karambits. Crop rotation. Nice.
Let's go.
Best upgrade in the game, man. Just us Rex. And
After fortified walls.
yes, after fortified walls. You can see conscription and blast furnace in with the final armor upgrade too. So these Karambits, you know, they're going to be able to fight these knights now, especially with the numbers advantage. See if Loki notices these knights. Yeah, it does have a really good outpost there. Going for the quick wall.
Castle might get denied
that-
on the bottom, right?
I think he
but-
will quick wall that.
I know.
Knights just going for the farming bills. And look at this, the same time Douglas is counter-attacking, Loki's going with the Karambits to that TC again. This is
Yeah.
what I mean about the castle right here, right? Like, that would just secure that eco, and now that's gonna get raided constantly. I think you could even kill the TC with this many Karambits. Yeah, that TC's gonna go down. Knights are coming back. I'd be interested to see how this fight goes with the full upgraded Karambit against Knights. I think
It's
you could
getting
take this.
swarmed by Karambits now.
Yeah.
It's like, if you look at the minimap, there are Karambits
Yeah.
coming all over the place.
There's 3 castles as well. Yeah, these knights are going to get cleaned. I mean, it's Castle Age versus Imperial Age, right? And when this army goes down, I think the game will be over. Douglas also having 24 minutes idle TC time at this stage now. Ah, yeah, GG is good. Well played, Loki, man. You made it work. Very brave to try this in a tournament match. But I think you just felt very comfortable, even after the bad start of the game, where he kind of went for that tower and it got rushed down there and he lost a couple of vills. He managed to come back quite nicely with a solid defense at home.
I
Yeah,
feel like Douglas should have, like, at least drop his Dawn Santas a bit earlier
yeah.
and be more aggressive with his knights
I think a big
instead
thing
of.
was, yeah, there was a lot of idle TC time, right? Like early on in the game.
Yeah, that too.
And the macro
But I
slipped
think
up a little bit.
the most important thing is, like, make your army, like, make use of your army. Just don't
Yeah,
stand still,
yeah,
because your opponent's getting more ahead every
yeah.
minute.
Like that's a very good point, right? If you're investing into army, then having that army idle is like having idle villages. If you're not gonna use your army, then you may as well just stonewall and boom, like, and add eco, right? Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess Loki's a very strong player here, and it's a little bit of an unfair matchup, but it's what happens with this bracket. Next round, Douglas will probably be playing against someone around his level. Same with Loki, so it'll even out a bit. Just gonna take a quick look at the statistics here. So yeah, 51 army high. I was expecting more with Karambits there, but game ended quite fast when Imperial Age hit. Timeline for it looks insane as well.
Maybe Loki should have waited a bit more
Yeah.
for attacking and getting
Honestly,
into those 400 Karambits.
yeah, you've gone this far, you may as well go 400 Karambits. Would have been fun to see. I think neither player gave for relics as well, by the looks of it. Yeah, no relics collected.
Yeah, but I don't think neither of those players expect the game to last until post-M.
Yeah, true, true. It was a fun game to watch, definitely. So I think Douglas's opening was like completely fine though. I think Feudal Age, like, it's quite solid, like the Men at Arm and then Archer follow up. But then it was kind of just not having the archers fight the scams early on. Like, he went back against 2 scams with no upgrades. Like, if you took that fight, you could have just snowballed and really hurt Loki. And then, yeah, maybe even linking up the Men at Arms with the archers would have been really strong as well. As Marlians have that extra pierce armor, so you can just use them with the fight there. So yeah, let's just have another look at the next game. What should we do next?
Don't know.
Uh,
Which one was the next one?
we could do Rex and Chance,
go-
maybe? Or Otto and Benny.
Maybe just go by order.
We go Otto and
Or
Benny.
that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll get the draft up.
Oh yeah, we should definitely leave Rex and Chance that game
Yeah.
as last because it's the best one.
Yeah. Well,